Hello all. So last time we had talked about the list and we have started at understanding the list, right? So lists are nothing but a type of data type which is there in Python, and they are like arrays in if you know C or C++ or maybe Java, okay? But the main difference is Python allows to give the different data types variables in the list, but that is not the case in case of C programming language. C allows to give the list, or sorry, give the arrays of the same data type, but that is not the case in Python. In Python, you can give the different data type elements or variables in that particular list. That is one thing we saw. Secondly, we talked about the various features. Okay, so suppose I want to find out the elements from 1 to 5, then what it will show. If I want to get the element from -1 to -3, then from the right hand side, otherwise it always reads from the left hand side, etc. Okay, then we talked about the slice operator. Okay, so if I want to find out -2 to -5 element or 1 to 3 element, okay, then what does it show you? The slice operator. And by default, the lists have to be given in the square bracket. Okay, please understand the brackets properly. When I talk about the parenthesis, then when we write down the function, say print, okay, we give the parenthesis, fine. But when I give the list, they are square brackets. So let's start with some more functions which are supposed to be understood by using the list. Okay, so there are various functions like pop, remove, then del, and then clear. Okay, so they are the various functions we are going to go through. But for that, we will have to give a list first. Fine. So let's start. L equal to, say I have a. Yeah, when you are going to give when you are going to give the elements, okay, and they are characters, fine, or they are strings. So strings are the combination of the numbers and the characters. Okay, you are going to give them in the single quote, fine. So this is my list, fine, and I want to give here say print L. Now this is my list which is there. Just a minute. Okay, so you can see here the list. Now if I want to see what are the elements in list L, then that time I'm going to give directly L. Okay, does it work when I give small l? Obviously not, because it will say small l is not defined, because I have told you it is case sensitive in nature. So it understands the difference between capital L and the small l. But if I write it down here, print capital L, then also I'm going to get the same output. Okay, so now if I say x equal to L dot pop1, okay, and if I give x here, it is going to show me b. Why pop1? Because it is 0th, this 1, this 2. So it reads it as, here this would be my 0, okay, this would be my 1, and this would be my 2. In this manner it understands. So here when you say x equal to L dot pop1, it is going to pop out, only pop the things, okay, so it is going to pop that b. Okay, so here it understood, it we can understand in this manner, fine. So now if I say later, if I write here print L, you can see here as one of the element has been popped out, okay, remaining elements it will show you, fine. So now if I give here L equal to again A, B, C, why I'm giving it again and again? Because now the value of L is A and C, and I don't want that. I want A, I want B, and then I want C, fine. So here later if I write down here L dot remove, L dot remove B, but B I have to give it in the single quote, obviously, and then it would give me the L. Okay, so pop over here and remove, but remove was same, but please keep it in mind, pop allows to give, okay, the indices, the indexes. That is how I give. For example, again I can show you. For example, here I give 0, here I gave 0, here I gave 1, here I gave 2. That were the indices. Fine, but when I write down here L dot remove B, I have to pass the element. So the elements have to be passed in remove, and pop accepts the indices. Okay, I hope it's clear to you all till now. So I'll create maybe one more list, and then it would be easier for me. Just a minute. Okay, there's a new list I have declared, and then del t of 1 to 2. Okay, and later I'm going to give print. What is going to happen? 1 to 2. So here start from 1 and up to 2. So second element it deleted. Okay, so remove the remaining elements are nothing but A, C, D, E, F. Okay, but if I say here del again 1 to 2. Okay, so 1, 2. So what would be deleted? C. Okay, so in this manner it tries to find out. Again it works on the indices. Okay, and I suppose again you have understood the indices. Here initially it was 0, then 1, okay, then here 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. Fine, but suppose if I want to go it from the right hand side, then -1, -2, -3, and so on. But from right hand side it doesn't start from 0. Okay, now we will understand how to clear the list. Okay, so here assuming what is my T now? ADEF. Okay, if I say here T dot clear, fine, and if I write down here T, here it would show me only the empty list having nothing in it. Okay, so clears all the number of elements whichever are there. Okay, then later obviously when we talk about remove, it removes an element, but you have to give pass an element. Fine, delete, that is del. Okay, you'll have to pass the indices, and pop, yes, you'll have to pass the indices or the positions. So pop, remove, del, and clear, they are the 4 functions which we tried today. Okay, and please keep it in mind how to give them, where to give the indices and where to give the element, understand it properly and execute it. I suppose that's all. So they were the functions, and you can practice and let me know. Stay tuned. Thank you.